you have by far the craziest character, not only of the show, but just of probably anything on television right now.
I mean, Kenny Powers still exists. Let's keep that in mind.
What do you go through to try? How do you think of the craziest things that he can do? And do you ever think, okay, this is the craziest thing I can think of, let's go past that?
Well, it's interesting. I mean, like, there is something truly enjoyable about playing somebody for whom there are no limits. And as an actor, and as especially an improviser on this show, there's so much that is unknown about the character. Like, so much about there isn't usually dialogue written, or there's situations, but then it's through the interactions with everybody else that things happen. And when you're in a conversation with Kroll or with Shi or whatever, it's very easy for me to just reply as insanely as possible. I don't do anything to get crazy. It really is just, it's funnier to me to be as in juxtaposition to them, who are mostly straight men, who are mostly like grounded, I'll say. They're not straight men, but like grounded. It's great fun to be like, I want to go as hard at them as possible, A lot of times I'm mostly just trying to make them laugh.
You had a guest appearance on the show Modern Family.
Yes, I did.
And did you take any similarities from Rafi and incorporate your guest appearance role in Modern Family?
No, I'm a very accomplished actor. Every role I take is built from the ground up. No, of course. I mean, Modern Family called and asked me to come and play like a sleazeball who dates like the young daughter. So like that's like basically just a variation on
that is textbook
many of the sleazeballs that I play on television and in movies. So no, I'm certain, he's Rafi with a ponytail, although a little less extreme. Rafi is like on a whole other level of insanity, versus Kenny on that show is a little bit more of a normal guy. He's a sleazy guy, but he's like exists in the real world.
Where did Pocket Dogs come from?
Pocket Dogs came from, what did they want? They wanted me to be eating something in the scene this year in the club where Roxanne and I are watching the guys, and they wanted me to be eating something. And so we came up with hot dogs, and then I thought it would be funny if I didn't just have a hot dog, but I had a supply of hot dogs always in my pocket. And then that just became, wouldn't it be funny for the rest of the season if at any point Rafi has a hot dog, which I'm very happy it has caught on, and now people are like posting pictures on Twitter of them with like pocket dogs, which makes me laugh a lot. Anybody?
For the things that you think up for Rafi to say, do you ever pull any of that from real life experiences or other people that you've met before?
Sure. I mean, not like line for line or anything like that, but I've certainly, I think everybody does it. I get a lot of feedback from fans who are like, oh, one of two things. Either, oh, I'm the Rafi in my league, or, oh man, we've got a Rafi in our league, we hate him. So like, I feel like every group has that friend who is just a little crazier than everybody else and just a little more unsettling. And I definitely have a bunch of friends who are like that and have over the years. So there's a lot of Rafi specifics that are drawn from real people, yes. Real scary, weird people.
Are you a fan of Gattaca?
Gattaca the movie?
Yeah.
Yes. To be honest, I haven't seen it probably since it came out. I think I saw that movie in movie theaters then, and I haven't seen it since. I remember enjoying it though.
What was your experience in fantasy football before ever getting cast in the league?
Zero. Like honestly, like no, I had no experience. I'm not somebody who played in fantasy leagues or like even still, I know almost nothing about football.